We're live from our headquarters in Banjul in Kanifing, and this is the news coming to you straight from the Gambia Radio and Television Services, also coming up. Now, Wetlands International has convened a two-day validation workshop for stakeholders on the Saloum-Niumi Landscape Diagnostic Study and Priority Action Plan. The study, which focuses on the priority intervention landscape, is a €10 million funded project by the European Union. Farmer Abaji has more in this report.
The world's tallest mangroves can be found in West Africa, where countries like the Gambia and Senegal hold massive mangrove forest reserves protecting marshlands and biodiversity. But years of human exploitation has taken a huge toll on the mangrove belt, which stretches from the Gambia into the region's eastern cape. This roundtable brings together stakeholders from across the sub-region for a validation of a regional framework set to guide mangrove preservation and enrichment efforts under a new program dubbed Management of Mangrove Forests from Senegal to Benin. The project is a €10 million EU-funded project that is expected to last for 4 years. Papa Mawad Wad, the Wetlands International Director of Programs, said the meeting is expected to prepare stakeholders for eligible projects to implement preservation activities towards wetland restoration.
We expect at the end of this workshop to really capacitate people to be able to elaborate and to prepare eligible projects, and at the end of the day to be funded in order to implement the activities of restoration, of conservation, and the livelihood activities, research activities, and even cultural activities linked with mangrove conservation.
The framework identifies constraints confronting protected wetland areas and engages recommendations for effective wetland protection and conservation, which continues to be a key highlight of environmental preservation practices across West Africa. Kausujame, Senior Wildlife Officer and the National Focal Person for the project, said the document will help environmentalists emulate well-established platforms in other countries.
Our platform is new, by the way. Senegal, they have a platform in Delta Saloum. So the project is also helping us. That's also one of the highlights of the study, to see what our partners are doing in Senegal, that we can copyright, learn from it, and try to replicate it in the Gambia in order to be successful the way they are.
What I see is a lot of enthusiasm. I mean, people are very enthusiastic, and there is a lot of good energy. It's one of the things we spoke about. What can be improved is really thinking about the sustainability of this platform, because as it's the case in many projects, the initiative stops once the project finds finance and funding stops.
Stakeholders are set to endorse and adopt the diagnosis study document as a guide during the 4-year period. Wetlands International is a global NGO working mainly towards wetland preservation. The organization has been operating in Senegal for over 15 years, supporting restoration and conservation projects. Farmer Abaji, GRTS News.